everybody, Rose here. So as you can see from the thumbnail, we are going to be making candy cane horses. I've been sitting on this for a while. I've been wanting to do it. And you can do them in all sorts of colors, depending on what your color theme is. And this one here is actually done in cotton. So you can always use cotton if you want. But these make great for like ornaments. I'll probably be making a bunch of these and just giving them out to clients along with my Santa face. I'll probably have like a bunch of random things to give them. They love it. We are going to need, of course, a tapestry, a pair of scissors, and we're going to do the H 5.0 millimeter. And we have some choices on these candy canes. So let me zoom out here. I got all these ones from the Dollar Tree. So there's all sorts of colors. But what I really wanted was just the plain old peppermint one. But for some reason, I just couldn't find it. I saw that it was online in Dollar Tree, but it was just not in store. They just had this, and even Walmart and everything. I finally found this today at Target for like $2.79. So for some reason, I just want to do like traditional colors because I was worried that these would look kind of funny. As you can see, because I used them all, it didn't look that bad. You know, these are those colored ones right here. Some of the colored ones. And these ones are actually they're like acrylic. And I had forgotten, I've been sitting on these for like a few years, and they're actually from the Dollar Tree ornaments. So if you want to keep them for year after year, then this would be a great alternative. You know, but there's something about making them with the real candy cane for me. I really like that. Shoo. Lastly, we're going to be playing a game of what size eyeball is it? Just kidding. These are the 7 millimeter. And I think I got this. Honestly, I feel like I bought this off of AliExpress a long time ago for like $1 or so. And then I just stick it all in there. So these are 7 millimeter. But this one I used a bigger size. And this was in the pack that you can buy from the Dollar Tree. So you can see, you know, which eyeball you want. And of course a hot glue gun, which I have offset. So go gather your supplies and I'll meet you right back here. And I'm gonna bet 90 to nothing that you figured out you're gonna need yarn. Can you tell I'm a little rusty? Okay, I'm just gonna be using some scrap yarn. This is Red Heart Super Saver, and I believe it's like Red Hot. It's the really bright red. All right, so first what we're gonna do is I'm just going to tie this on here. Like that. And then string it up. Get that tail. And where you tie it on and here, you know, it's not going to be so tight that we can't adjust it. So as long as you have it tied on, we should be fine. You can also like join on, but I think it'll be easier for us if we just do this. So this is how it's going to go. You take your hook, you go underneath your candy cane, and you grab it, and then you just bring it up towards you. Got a little loop there. Then you're going to grab your yarn you're going to pull it through. We just did our first single crochet. And that's what we're going to be doing all the way down. So that's one. So now you're going to go in front of the candy cane, underneath, grab your yarn, pull it up toward you, and pull it up. Now you've got your 2 yarns, or your 2 loops. You're going to yarn over. There's your second single crochet. First one doesn't even look like there's anything there, but in this pattern, whether you counted how many stitches you did or you didn't, it's very, very forgiving. But for the tutorial, I'm going to go ahead and count just for a basis. So there's 2. Let's do it again. Go in front, go down, go up the back, grab your yarn, pull it up towards you and pull it up, yarn over, 3. And we're going to do that 26 times. So that was 3. Still kind of holding on to that yarn. In front, down, back, grab, pull it up, yarn over, and pull it through. And that's 4. We'll do one more together. Okay, so in front, underneath, go to the back, grab it, pull it up, and there's 5. And if you notice, mine has like slipped up, but it's okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to just keep doing that. It gets a little fiddly. It's easier if I'm like looking at it instead of the screen. Okay. And then once you start getting around this corner, you just got to go a little bit slower. Okay. And then you just do this all the way around until you have 26 single crochets around your candy cane. And I will meet you back there. If you find that you're getting too bunched up, you can very carefully slide it on down. So I have 24 and I'm feeling like that's good enough. I want a little bit of a snout. And so I'm going to stop there. I'm going to get rid of this. But if I wanted to, I could slide this on down and I can take this as far down as I want. But what we're going to do is we're going to chain 1 and turn. So if you want, you can pause here if you have 26, 24, even 30, depending on how many stitches you wanted to put in. The way I'm gauging this is I'm going to do some single crochets until I get right to this nook. So I think for me it's probably going to be 4. And you're going to go into that very first stitch. You did your chain 1. You're going to come into that very first stitch and do a single crochet. I'm going to do a single crochet in the next. That's 2. Next one. That's 3. And I think for me, I'm going to do one more and see what it looks like. Yeah. Now I'm at this top curve. And now I want to start my main. So I'm going to yarn over. I'm going to go into that next stitch. I'm going to do a half double crochet. And then I'm going to put a double crochet in that same stitch. So you're going to yarn over, go back in there, pull up a loop, yarn over 2, and yarn over 2. Now we're starting our main. Now in these next, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. For the next 6 stitches, I'm going to put 2 double crochets in each of those stitches. So we're going to put an increase in the next 6 stitches. So yarn over. This will be 1 and 2. Next stitch. 1 and 2. That's 2. Next one is 1 and 2. Next one, 1 and 2. How many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4. This is, the next one is 5. And then I'm going to do one more and see what it looks like. 6. Okay, yeah. In this next stitch, I'm going to do a double crochet followed by a half double crochet in that same stitch. In the next stitch, I'm going to do a half double crochet. And I think for the next 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, next 6 stitches, I'm going to put a single crochet in each of those. Let's see, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, so I have like 4 or 5 stitches here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I've got about 5 stitches. And what I'm looking at here is, there's my main. And I feel like this is a good main for this one. And then it tapers down, and then I have a little bit left. I've done them to where they go all the way down. And I decided I don't really like that. I just single crocheted all the way down. It kind of makes the main longer, and that's fine, but I kind of like this. It comes down and then stops, that separation. So if you want to go ahead and single crochet all the way down, that's totally fine. So even if I ended up with 3 stitches, 4 stitches, it's whatever you think looks best. And in this next one, I'm just going to slip stitch, chain 1, and then I'm going to fasten off. Yeah, I like how it bows out and then it comes down and then it separates from the body. This is its body. Okay. Now let's just sew in this in real quick. And in case you're new here, I fold it over my needle. I pinch it, slide it off, and then I push it through there. Get my tail. And I'm just going to go, I found that it's easier if I go under these stitches. I'm just going to go up a few. Poke it out. Okay. There. Now before I go, I'm going to go ahead and cut a strand about probably 8 inches, 6 to 8 inches. Have that ready. Now what we're going to do is grab our eyeballs and let's see if I can reach my glue gun. I'm going to go with the smaller eyeballs. Oop. Oh, my glue's not going to reach, so let me get this over here. feel like I'm playing Twister. I'm like all twisted up. Little dab. And here's his mane. And I think his eyeball should be the bottom of this curve. Yeah, like it. All right, let me get his other eyeball. And take it and look at it. And then just eyeball it. Yeah. Okay, now what I'm just going to do is just, if I'm going to hang this up, I kind of want it to be just a little bit off center. So I'm just going to pick right over here, the back of this curve, stick it in there. And I'm just going to pull the ends and just do a little knot. Slowly. Okay, and I'm just going to trim those ends off so it looks neat. There you go. Pull that up. And there you go. It really doesn't take very long at all, does it? You know, especially once you get that habit of getting under there. This is another great project for that. Alrighty, everybody. Sorry it's been a while. I mean, I've just been insanely busy with work. I hope you enjoyed this. Hope you go make some. And I will catch you in the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.